Hello, welcome back to V-Rising, the Let's Play on the Brutal Duo server, but I'm of course playing solo because, I don't know, I just want to see how the game is solo, and to be honest, this game would have just been amazing if they would have made official Brutal solo servers. I think this is what the game was lacking all along, it's just a slowdown of the progression to the point where everything becomes a little harder so you don't just keep the entire content. Sadly, this server has a pay-to-win thingy. You can go on the shop and just buy stuff. You can buy endgame items, but to be honest, I'm not bothered by it. A lot of people will be bothered by the fact that you can buy endgame items, but I don't care. You know why? Because I played Escape from Tarkov. I paid so much money to pay Escape from Tarkov, and I got killed by hackers and cheaters and, I don't know, a lot of various weird people or weird shots or weird deaths for, I don't know, years to come. Come on. I was killed by hackers and cheaters and server issues and some other stuff for a long time. So I don't care about that much anymore. Because every multiplayer game these days is either pay to win, exploited. It has many issues. I don't want to talk about it because even Age of Water, the game I'm playing right now, which is in early access and MMO, has various people that played in the beta. You can only get in the beta if you pre-order the game. And they knew a lot of tricks to simply bypass everything and simply reach the end game in a few weeks and become the highest ranking players, because that's one of the things that people want in these games. Become the highest ranking players. Whether it's fair or not how they got there, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so I don't care about that. So what did I do? You know, after a while, after you defeat the first act bosses, you need to go to another area, presumably Dunley. So in Act 2, like I said... Huh? Well, I hope it's not on me. In that case, you'll watch me lose all of my stuff. Anyway, I guess I should really look at some of the stuff I want to keep. That scared me a little bit because it's so loud and annoying. Does it matter? Not really. So, oh yeah, I have enough. I don't care. The thing that I was worried most of all in Act 2 is that, you know, I consider Beatrice the Tailor to be part of Act 1 as well. The thing I was concerned the most was Magia the Dark Savant in Act 2. In Act 2, on Brutal difficulty, you cannot kill this boss alone. Yeah, you can say, well, if you try and there are people who done it solo on Brutal, but I don't know, I'm not one of those players. I'm not that good at the game just yet, because I took a long break between the early access and the full release. So, how did I do Magia then? Well, I defeated Magia like this. Platform. I was just waiting in the bushes until some duo came along and killed her, and that was the thing I needed to basically jumpstart Act 2. So after I killed her, I got access to the research table, the research desk, of course, the study over here. And then things become so much easier because I went to Krieg, and Krieg in the mine will actually fight with
I can sense a siege ritual has begun.
Meredith. So Meredith, if she fights with Krieg, she will lose all the time. But if you can destroy Krieg with the crossbow, with spells and so on, he'll sometimes turn his back, he'll sometimes go for you, and then Meredith can shoot him a lot of times. And if you do this the right way, actually Krieg can be killed by Meredith. It's kind of rare, it's kind of annoying, you have to learn a lot of movement and a lot of steps, but he can be killed by her. And after that you just drink his blood, and after you kill Krieg, you unlock the Reaper, and guess what you do with the Reaper? You probably have the Merciless Reaper recipe at this point, because the Merciless Iron weapons are pretty easy to get as a recipe. And I actually had the Merciless Iron Reaper ready as a recipe, so I just upgraded to the Merciless version. And then I went to Leandra. Leandra is actually not that bad if you go with the Merciless Reaper. I also have well, I guess I got the Death Knight and some of the other stuff a bit later, but my build is kind of designed to do a lot of damage and destruct the boss, because I can summon skeletons and other stuff. And this one, you can see it will allow me to cast a skeleton mage with increased power, which is amazing. And yeah, so Leandra I killed all by myself, solo. It was kind of annoying, but I'll admit that I had the Blood Moon going, and I had 87% warrior blood or something like that. So if you want to play solo and kill all of the Act 2 bosses, that means you need to find, first of all, the right blood. So I think it can be done, but for that you need the cancel in Dunley and just collect a few people that have very, very good blood and bottle it up. And then just go and defeat Magella. I think that's the only thing I needed for Maja. Why do I call her Magella? I don't know. Maja. Just have very, very good blood, but for that I needed a castle in Danley, and sadly I didn't get a castle in Danley because all of the plots are taken. The castle plot, I guess I should look at it at some point, but it's kind of late already. I probably want to move into Silverlight or somewhere else at this point. I don't know, probably I'll just sit over here. So yeah, after that I did Leandra and I got the Jeweler Workshop and the Scourge Pendant, and lucky enough I had one of the advanced version of it, which is the Pendant of the Sorcerer. So this is kind of like a recap, but I'm kind of enjoying the game even though it has a few issues here and there. So yeah, I made the basic one and then I upgraded it, which gives me spell life leech and of course a lot of spell power, plus the ignite, which helps a lot as well. And then it became a lot easier. And then guess what I did? I went over here and destroyed this guy, Bane the Shadowblade. Sadly, he's a roaming boss and he's level 60. So as you can see, this is level 50, which is a huge jump in difficulty. Actually, no, he's level 30. Oh, I was looking at my gear. He's level 53, but he's a huge difficulty jump because he is a wandering boss that can summon a lot of minions and he just disappears after a while on the battlefield. And he's very tricky to kill, so I was fighting him for a while and then some other people came. Anyway, the idea is that I defeated him, but not alone. Probably could have done it alone, but he's probably harder than most of the bosses over here because you need to kill him before you do anything else. So after I killed him, I got the human form over here. And with the human form, I took all of the silver I had. Actually, not all of the silver I have even more silver left over here, but not that much. So yeah, I was raising all of the silver I could find. I went to the farmer market, bought all of the books that I didn't have, and guess what? Now the study is filled up with all of the books you can buy, and I also used all of the stuff I had over here in my base to unlock the rest. Also made... yeah, I forgot about this mechanic as well. The coarse thread and the paper will produce the scroll. And I used up all of my resources, all of that coarse thread. Nothing there. To make more of the research scrolls, and now I'm basically over here and... well, I guess I'm level 60 because I crafted the Duskwatcher gear set except for the gloves. No, except for the pants, I have the entire set. This movement speed increases my gear level by 1, plus the pendant of the sorcerer, which gives you quite nice bonuses. And then the hardest part of this, all of this, was going to the frost mode at Mountain Terror. To be honest, I kind of got lost on my way and went accidentally in the frozen cave, and that's another boss which is higher level. I think that guy was somewhere around here. I think he was somewhere around here, I don't remember where. And again, this guy is a very tough battle, you have to be so careful, but with my skills and what I had, well, I got some help as well, but there were just some random people over there. It was not so bad, but during the final phases you need to know his attacks almost perfectly. He's kind of like the vampire hunter of Act 1. And after that things become so much easier. Because I got the thick leather recipe finally. I was not level, of course I was not this level when I attacked them. I just had the Merciless Reaper and this one over here. And then I used up all of the fish I had in the blood press over here, and then I made all of the available oil that I had. I remembered I've been saving all of the fishes from Act 1 and now. And they can give you variable amounts of oil, and I still have some oil left, so that was very, very good. And now this is basically jump-starting tier 2, and sadly there's no easy way around it, especially on Brutal if you're solo. I guess if I play the game again, I'll probably play the game again at some point if you want to see it. I'll probably play it anyway. I'll do a solo Brutal run for all bosses, and I'll play it a little better, a little faster, a little more organized and so on, so you can see the full process of getting all of this stuff. But I just explained how I did all of that stuff, and it's not such a big deal, but you have to farm a lot, and you basically have to keep everything you gain in the beginning. I also did a lot of cotton runs from here, like this. Then went back to my base. I also did a lot of iron runs, and also from here. I also do a lot of raid villages on the Graceful, so if it's during the daytime, I will go in this village and steal everything the villagers have, because you can find high blood workers, high purity blood workers. Plus, you can just enter their place and get a lot of silver coins and scrolls and so many other things, because there are basically 4 buildings over here that you can enter and raid. Sometimes they spawn chests on the outside as well, a lot of crates. And you can compare that to, let's say, the Bastion of Dunley. I think the village has better and more loot than the entire Bastion of Dunley. And again, it's so convenient that I was over here and I could farm it so many times.
I detect dark magic. A siege is coming.
Only 15 minutes left, so I guess everyone just summons the golems at the end of the raid or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, if they attack me, I'll probably lose everything and I'll keep playing. And let's do a tour base, or a base tour. Let me show you how a base looks like when it's in the end game. It is based around here. The owner is Bob. And they got raided and they quit playing. I don't know why. They had a huge castle. I guess they made a lot of progress and just got bored. This plot over here, as you can see, it's a huge castle. And they never came back, so they had
Consensus siege ritual has begun.
everything built. Not sure what they have over here. I guess this is just the entrance. They put all of their servants over here, and as you can see, they had the teleporters. I have to look at that as well. I'm not sure what I can do. The castle, probably nothing right now, and this is where... What can you do if you can access the castle hut? I guess nothing. Probably this will disappear in a day or two, or it will start degrading. Maybe I'll take over it, I don't know. Available on Merciless, so you can only disable the defenses. As you can see, we're not on Merciless, so not much you can do. Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Recognize my power.
You can interact with it, even though it's not your own. Well, that's a thing. Well, I guess that's matter. That's a level 5 castle hut. And let's just do a little bit of a tour base. Altar of the Stygian and also prison cells. They didn't have anything 100% over here. Oh, the woodcutter is a worker. Oh, interesting design. Okay, let's just look at the design of their castle, and probably this is how mine will look at some point. But this is so huge and they had so much... I guess people just play the game until they reach endgame and then quit. Had a little bit of art. Yeah, when I saw this, I immediately went and checked everything and I looted everything I could loot. I don't think there's anything left to loot over here, but you can check, right? I didn't get much loot because it was already empty. Over here they had the workshop room. This is the smithy, the workbenches, the anvil. It looks so cool. I guess I can even make the dark silver stuff if I have the ignates, but I don't have them. Anyway, I don't want to cheat, even though I think it would be pretty easy to cheat a little bit over here. Ancestral Forge. Also, you can reforge them and then upgrade them. Interesting. I don't know how that system works. Yeah, I checked everything 2 times. I was very thorough, so I'm just looking to see what I'll need to build in the future. Fabricators. Okay. That's a lot of stuff they had in the forging rooms, so I guess I'll have to make huge forging rooms as well. And that's not all they had. They had over here another room. Their libraries. I guess I can get some sawdust if I want. Looks like they're broken in every little place. I guess we can look at this right now. Why not? Still playing and learning the game, even though it's not really a good idea to learn on brutal solo. Maybe, I don't know. I intend to play this game for a while longer. I hope the game keeps a healthy population. I think I'll just play on the same server if it resets, because I just like the concept of the server, to be honest. It has all of the best settings you can ask for as a solo or a duo. It seems like most of the other servers just like to give you more stuff, but then just wipe very fast. I just like a very slow game where I can actually enjoy it. No, don't eat your good food too fast. Eat it slowly. They have the storages over here. Oh, warrior 90%, rogue. I guess they couldn't catch a rogue that's... Oh, warrior. Okay. Brute 100%. So yeah, I guess if you have a worker... Oh, I got a fish. Can I get more fishes? I guess I didn't really pay attention to this. What are these things? A bloody brew mixed with bittersweet grapes. Oh, these are just... Okay, okay, so I can get a warrior 100%. Oh, that's interesting. So they didn't even bother to check this stuff out. Well, to be honest, I didn't bother checking it out either. And I did a lot of fish to get the oil. Oh well. I guess if they don't need it, I'll take them. I'll take it. I also searched the gem storage. I also searched everything, but I forgot to search the prison cells. I guess the guys that raided them forgot as well. Let's search more. Yeah, it was a bit suspicious that this guys made so many materials in such a short amount of time, but the server had increased material yield and some other stuff, increased crafting time and also bigger stacks in the beginning, but now they reduced that as well. So now that's why I say this is the perfect server. I guess this is the crafting areas for the tailor stuff. Advanced tannery, that looks so nice. I never had one of the advanced stuff. Just trying to think about the scale of the game, or how big I need to go in order to finish the game. And the answer is quite big. Look at this stuff. Some circle. Well, I guess I can summon a lot of interesting stuff. I don't know how this will work.
I'm not making a dent.
Siege golem. I don't think it's worth it opening the other doors because there's nothing here. They did a very good job at destroying stuff. I guess I should also get into the siege business, but for now I don't want to get into it since I'm so small and frail. Probably I'm missing the best part of the game by not engaging in sieges, but again, I'm just learning the game more and more. The throne room. Looks kind of nice. Yeah. So I guess I got a lot of loot from this place as well. I guess that's a good tip. Look at in the cages as well. I almost feel bad about this stuff. I mean, look at how much they lost in here. Or I guess it's all good time. They probably played at least 100 hours to get all of this, even as a duo. Okay, that will be for the screenshot wallpaper. Yeah, I'm still having fun. I'm still playing the game. I just want to do a couple of other things and then I'll resume the let's play because, well, I also didn't have time, and as you can see, not access this, right? I already searched the bureaus and the other stuff. I didn't have a lot of time to play the game, so I guess I'll be getting back into the game very, very soon. I don't know. The game is perfect. To be honest, I like isometric games so much. I think they're my favorite game genre. Can I say that? My favorite camera angle, or I don't know. And I wish we had more games like this one. Because it's such a unique game and it has such a cool setting, but I don't think it's missing its 100 players, brutal, solo, only solo servers. If the developers make 100 players solo official servers, that will be the best setting. And also with vanilla settings, I mean the vanilla settings plus the brutal settings, that would be the best thing ever. I hope no one kills me now. Okay. The sieges are probably over, and also need to make my base defended. I don't think what will I lose if they attack me? Stones, sticks and stones. Now I guess I really have something to lose now because all of the blood will be lost. Red heart, where did I get that one? Don't know, don't care. Golden river bass. Oh. Uncommon. So this is common, uncommon, uncommon. This is a rare, the golden river bass. I think this will give me a lot of oil as well, but this stuff. Okay, I'm happy with my little looting spree. I guess I wanted to make sure, in a way, I also didn't search more of the stuff because I wanted to make sure they didn't come back, and it's safe to say they're not coming back. Those are all warriors. Those are all rogues, workers. Doesn't matter. Okay. It's such a fun game. Probably in the next video I'll have to do this off camera because already he's pretty weak. I'll have to complete my set. I just need the pants. Shouldn't take too long. And then probably I'll resume my boss challenges with these two bosses over here. As for the final one, I don't think I'll be able to kill him unless I'm fully leveled up or fully geared up. I don't think I think the final boss I killed was Raziel the Shepherd on the normal version one when I played 2 years ago or 1 year ago. No, I think it was 2 years ago or something like that. This guy should be pretty easy to handle. General Elena the Hollow. That will give him the Ultra Stygian. Oh, and that's why I don't have the Siege Golem. I guess I should get the Siege Golem as well. The Obsidian. Or Blood Essence. So, the pistols. Where do you get some of the more interesting stuff? Is the Jewel Crafting Table also be interesting? Vampiric Brew. That will also be interesting. So what does the level 6 one give you? Oh, the Ancestral Forge to restore the shattered weapons. Okay, that's interesting. What will give you the Dark Silver stuff? Advanced Teleporter, Advanced Grinder. Medium Art. Mutated Rat. These guys look like they mean business. They are no joke. Spider Queen. Spider form. Yeah, that's the new stuff. That's very interesting. Spider form. Wait, where do you get a dark silver recipe? Toad form. Make money. Coining. That sounds like such interesting technology. Oh, it's the final level of the... Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I have a lot of work to do, so... See you next time. Bye-bye.